Saludos, 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 ¿cómo está mi gente? Le habla Parache de que directamente desde República Dominicana para el mundo. Para mí es un honor y un placer, pues nuevamente estar por acá, en lo que sería el fantástico mundo de los juegos, trayéndoles nuevo contenido del mundo Genshin Impact. En el día de hoy, pues vamos a estar realizando lo que es el evento Hálito, Vientoflorido, en el cual espero que se dé agrado a ustedes y que disfruten del contenido para el día de hoy. Algo muy importante. Antes de comenzar dicho evento, pues vamos a hacerlo por partes. Solamente vamos a avanzar en lo que es la historia del juego, la primera parte de la historia. Y luego de ahí, pues estaríamos finalizando la transmisión para luego, pues traerle lo que sería el contenido relacionado a la aventura o acciones para las próximas transmisiones que realicemos del mundo Genshin Impact a través de este medio, de este su canal Paracho de Game, directamente desde República Dominicana para el mundo. ¿Cuáles son los requisitos para participar en dicho evento? Hay que cumplir los requisitos de rango de aventura 18 y haber completado la misión del Conte, Canción del Dragón y la Libertad. Se recomienda haber completado también la misión del Conte, Pulso de Acacia, Fuego que arrasa, y la misión legendaria Princess Crestaceo Acto 1 para una mejor experiencia de juego. Ahí, como podemos observar, regla del evento, Hálito, Vientoflorido está dividido en tres temáticas. Temática 1, balada de viento. Temática 2, persecución floral. Y temática 3, imágenes para imágenes paisajísticas. Joder, tío, se me hace difícil pronunciar dicha imagen paisajística. ¿Cómo es? Paisajística. Ay, no me jodas. Me enredo. Ok, ya observaron, pues lo que nos pide. Acá, si pueden observar, nos pide ahora que nos dejemos el gremio de aventurero. Y allá vamos, vámonos ya. Algo muy importante, vamos también a omitir los diálogos rápidamente para que no dure tanto la transmisión.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see.
So, got any?
With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most think of this period as the spring is here.
Ew. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Woo! Sucrose?
Sukurut.
What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
No, not help like in the Windbloom sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now,
Okay, here's the situation. I've been appointed. My task is to do good...
Nice one!
They spawn an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's... I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Una probeta.
Is that a test tube?
No me jodas.
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose!
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy! Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame, then you'll get your last breath of joy! Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or...
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this... Yes, you're right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Ajá, claro que sí, claro que sí.
Be right back.
Vuelve enseguida, dice la psicodita, Sucrose.
Is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive? Let's go say hi.
Vámonos para donde coler. Una reunión de forasteros sería el primer acto. Véngale.
Kale, hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of...
And what does these things
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips. Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned? Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at... Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Aphonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Hello. Hi.
No me digas avergonzada. Ay, chichi, qué cuchita.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel. That's a great take! I love it!
Exactly! Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
Secret.
Guess maybe a fairy that can make. I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation.
Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well...
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a...
Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that! You've got a great personality already! That's very kind of you. But... Kale! I know that voice!
Hey, esta voz me parece que de Amber.
Kale! Oh, you made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
Sí,
I had a lot of
señorita.
help from a lot of people, so ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so...
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? You look kind... I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Vámonos por acá. ¿Por quién? ¿Por quién no vamos? Véngale. ¿Quién viene por acá? ¿Será Tinari? ¿Será Sino? ¿Quién será? Sí, señor, Tinari, Mr. Sino, haciendo su entrada espectacular a la ciudad de Mondstadt.
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Ma.
Kainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity. Just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the general...
There should be no issues. I have left my...
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
Es claro que sí, que está Alberito.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling, very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact, estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Adding the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials...
Mucho diálogo, gente, mucho diálogo, como siempre. A ver, yo estoy diciendo que sí, que es lo que dice, que sí, que sí, que...
Allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Sí, ya lo miramos.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can...
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and music.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick...
Vámonos por acá. Semilla de dientes de león. Joder, tío. Vámonos por acá, por el gran cazador. Vámonos por acá, vámonos por acá. No puedo, amigo, ahora ayudarte. Si necesitas algo, sé que me están viendo solicitud de ayuda. Sí, señor. Sara, ¿qué tiene para mí? ¿Un pollito?
Hey, Sarah. Can we
Hola, Sara. ¿Podría poner un plato de carne fría?
Coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else? Yay! So you do remember after all! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from...
Ay, si te gustó, ¿verdad, Pablo? Parece que fue que te pedí lo que querías, ¿verdad que sí? Vámonos ya.
No need to worry about that.
All right, just a moment.
Ok, seguimos adelantando los diálogos porque si no duramos hasta el otro año. Como siempre, mucho diálogo, mucho diálogo. Queremos acción, queremos acción. Ok, vamos a seguir moviéndonos. Lo siento, amigos, por ahora no te puedo ayudar. Vámonos al Pini. Creo que por acá sería el lugar indicado, correcto. The Pini and Pinit. Véngale. Llegó el que faltaba, jefe, tu papá.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the...
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises?
Sacan la comida, comienzan a cocinar y bla 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 y nada más. Sacan la comida, comienzan a cocinar, tras disfrutar de una magnífica cena, todos se sientan alrededor del
That
fuego.
sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess... small lampgrass?
That's right.
Claro que sí, que es
I've
natural,
long
es
heard that
natural,
Sumeru's fish with cream
natural.
sauce is noted for its... Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things...
Tainari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two...
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? No. Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of a process of getting to know Sino.
Still, we could test the hypothesis. That plant species indigenous to...
Vamos a adelantar el diálogo rápido.
Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating... Hey! Not you! I think the travel...
I see.
You seem much cheerier now that you're...
That's because I'm Sino the... It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the...
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food.
I understand. Then allow me...
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating some...
So you have two different mental states? Almost like...
I think in your case... Oh, by the way...
Oh, well, I wanted to take...
Plus, it was a good...
Kale lily.
What?
Kale's wind bloom. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on...
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my...
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began a friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion.
House? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels... somewhat unusual. Please.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, might be quite...
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well...
So? How much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you...
Surely timeless masterpiece.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece. Even if I...
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like...
I see. So, this...
my jokes?
I do.
Really? I didn't...
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look?
Se le quema la comida con leche, chico. Colé, ¿por qué? Saca roca. Saca la roca.
Only the...
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation?
I know... Oh, yes. Kale seems a little... Remember that note you... I was just thinking.
Oh, yeah!
Exactly. Maybe she'll be well... As much as I'd like...
Alright, we'll help...
You will?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Let's meet... We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a...
Stop, please.
That bad.
Los chistes de Cino son bastante malos.
Tomorrow morning. And you?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow. You have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Adiós, vete, Colé.
Still as high energy as always.
You know.
Yes, we've met.
That's Amber for you.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up.
All right, I'll start.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Venga, venga.
Guess Paimon knows you. No,
Queremos el bardo de pacotilla, como dice Parman. Baldito de pacotilla. ¿Quién hace bardo de pacotilla? Y qué mejor que Venti, el mamadísimo al contianemo. El baldito de pacotilla, como dice Parman. Ahora por acá. Hay que aprovechar el material, gente, porque este material dura varios días para volver a aparecer. Y si está, pues lo mejor que hay es aprovechar que tenemos acá. 16. Aquí tenemos el baldillo de pacotilla.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
Se ha puesto bien serio el hombre.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Ok. Ahora donde me piden que yo llego. Me dice que hable con Sakaroka. Sakarocha. Sakaroka. Sakaroka.
A flower that is not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news. Huh? Really? Don't. Oh, all right then. The wind said that the.
That doesn't sound.
But. Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. So, but then...
Woo-woos!
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Hálito may know the answer, but asking him right away, it would render our search...
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that the wind bloom doesn't in which case, I've made a note.
Yay! Paimon was actually...
I'll need some time to...
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think of... But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. But you're right, Paimon. Alright. Thanks so much.
Ok. Misión completada, mi gente. La primera parte por acá. El cual, pues, ganaríamos 30 pronto. Ya se nos ha desbloqueado toda esta parte para así poder realizar. Pero ¿qué pasa? Que esta parte la vamos a realizar en la próxima transmisión. Espero fue que no estén desesperaditos. Aquí observamos que tiene para vosotros en esta parte. Puede se ver una reunión de froteros, luego la profecía entre más de la gente y por último, sin desbloquear, la visión de la vista previa. 30 y 30 serían 60, 90 en total. Si las 3 dan 30 y 30. El cual pues no queda pues nada más. Pues nada, gente, creo que está más que bien y suficiente de nuestra parte en el día de hoy. Le damos las gracias a cada una de las personas que nos sigue a través de este medio, este es su canal para que directamente desde la República Dominicana para el mundo, en el cual le hemos traído la introducción a lo que es el evento Hálito, Vientoflorido, en lo que es la ciudad de Monsta, para así pues obtener una nueva espada, al igual que material de refinamiento, como también material para personajes. Pues nada, gente, creo que está más que bien y suficiente. Espero que hayan pasado un día, una noche, un día agradable, observando la ocurrencia del tema que soy yo. Y procedemos a invitar nuevamente ya por última vez a cada una de esas personas que observa la transmisión a que se suscriban al canal si no lo han hecho. Es totalmente gratis, no tiene ningún costo. También le pedimos por favor, porque nos ayude a seguir adelante, compartiendo el contenido con sus amigos y familiares, comentando la inquietud de quejas o sugerencias que tengan para nosotros y porque no, pues dándole like si les gusta el contenido que le traemos a través de este medio. De nuestra parte todo por el día de hoy, pues se despide de ustedes directamente desde la República Dominicana para el mundo, su amigo para HD. Hasta luego, hasta el próximo vídeo.
you better.